Seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And it's Doué. Out towards the flank. Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And he's there to clear it. Fabian Ruiz. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fabian Ruiz is offering a wry smile there.
Vitinha with the short one. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. This looks promising. And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Vitinha. Now it's KYRGYZ. Nuno Mendes. Showing good feet. Vitinha. Musiala with a fine tackle. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Kane. Musiala, and it's lofted through here. And he's there to get it away. Davis with a cross. Olise. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Crossfield changing the point of attack. Hakimi. Pacho. Hakimi. Pacho made up towards the front line. KYRGYZ shot, surely! Stanisic, well, there's a probing ball. Musiala. Now it's Olise. Olise takes control of it and he's on the move. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Played out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Foot in. Now it's Kane. Diaz. Musiala. Diaz. Tacho, and the keeper's got it again. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Tacho. Tacho, gently done. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Davis. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Doué absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kvaratskhelia laid out towards the right wing. Tar can get it clear. Could move up a gear here. Stanisic. Tar. Musiala chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Davis. Upamecano. Tar. Aim forwards.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Davis. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Olise takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dembélé. João Neves. Dembélé is onto it in a flash. Hakimi. Cross from Hakimi. That's been repelled. And they can counter here. And it's Kane. Now it's Olise. Doué. Over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Kvaratskhelia played out to the left flank. It's really well cleared. Diaz going full tilt down the left. Diaz. And here's Kane. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's played forward. Doué looks to get on the end of this. But that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. João Neves. And here's Dembélé. KYRGYZ. That's a clever looking ball. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Diaz goes on a charge down the left. It's a goal kick. Doué. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha, and it's Mendes. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Fabian Ruiz. Stanisic wins the duel this time. Diaz. Davis. Deception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And it's Vitinha. And here's Dembélé. And the shot! Upamecano can get it clear. João Neves. And here's the chance! It's a loose ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kimmich. Musiala. And it's Kane. KYRGYZ. That is a great pick out. Dembélé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Olise. Nice physical challenge. KYRGYZ. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos over towards the opposite flank. And he welcomes it in. Now this could... Can he finish? Pavlovic. Musiala shifted upfield. And here's KYRGYZ. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nuno Mendes. Neves, and it's hoisted clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Dembélé. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Dembélé. Out to the left it goes. Upamecano gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Neves. Diaz. Davis. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Kimmich. Musiala. Tar. Stanisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Marquinhos looks to the other side, and it's Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. KYRGYZ spread out to the left. Stanisic gets it clear. Kimmich. And here's Diaz. Here's Olise, and a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Olise could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Diaz. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Davis. Oh, he's found support out wide. Diaz. That has been knocked clear. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Diaz. He has found a way through. Played through for the wide man. Diaz. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Vitinha. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Diaz. He's on it, can he get away? Hakimi. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. KYRGYZ. He's found a way through. Now can KYRGYZ! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Stanisic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Musiala. Kimmich forwards and with intent. Oh, that's neat. Davis. Firmly met. What a throw in. And it's played in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. João Neves, no, again there's no way through. And it's Dembélé, and here's Doué. Dembélé goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Davis aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Diaz. Musiala. Kane. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Danger averted for now. Musiala takes a shot! Doué. And it's played forward. Davis. Davis, gently done. Tacho is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Right, Doué gets flagged offside. And it's Kane. And the shot's on here. And here's Kane. Can he finish? It's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vitinha. Hakimi. Doué. Moved on forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Olise. The pressing's intense. It's Kane! That comes as a mighty relief. Fabian Ruiz, and it's played forward. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Tacho. Hakimi aim forwards. Tar. Now then, the ball's come loose. KYRGYZ. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And here's Dembélé. Doué goes to finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Stanisic. Tar. Musiala. Upamecano goes forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha. KYRGYZ.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos getting this one clear. João Neves. Hakimi. Tacho forwards and with intent. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Olise! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Dembélé. It's anyone's ball now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vitinha! Oh, it's come loose. Stanisic gets it away. Caresses it through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. That is lovely. Davis. And claimed it back swiftly. Tar, gently done. Takes a shot! Doué. Fabian Ruiz. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Bayern Munich get the ball rolling for the second period. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Tar. Upamecano. Davis. Kimmich. Davis. Musiala. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Davis. Lofted in. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Davis. Musiala. A searching ball out wide. Diaz. Davis. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot!
Kimmich made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Marquinhos clears it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davis. And here's Diaz. Davis. Musiala. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Mendes, aim forwards. Musiala. Davis. Upamecano. Musiala. Moved on forwards. Olise. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Davis. Can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In comes the corner. Tries to get it clear. And it's Pavlovic. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Doué. Doué knocks it out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Kane. Marquinhos with a definite fell there. Davis. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Doué is onto it in a flash. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Musiala. Olise. And that has been clubbed away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha, gently done. Doué. And it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. Played in. A header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tar. Could be danger here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! Albeit perhaps momentary. It's Hakimi. Not lovely bit of skill.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kvaratskhelia! Gets it away. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Kane. And he's on his way! Muscular approach does pay off here. Marquinhos. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Proves too strong. Musiala. Now it's Diaz. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Pacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembélé. And he's found a way past. And it's hoisted clear. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's a cute ball. Cleared without complication. Tar makes the interception. Davis. Diaz. Davis. Kimmich. Olise. Olise laid out to the left flank. Diaz with the delivery. That's an excellent interception. Vitinha, oh, good spread.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. Diaz. Almost an hour gone. Musiala! Just sails past the upright.
Musiala, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Upamecano. Diaz. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Kane.
Olise.
Olise proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Kane. Pacho forwards and with intent. Dembélé. Kvaratskhelia. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Olise.
Well, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. Stanisic. Olise.
Fabian Ruiz.
Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Out to the right. Doué. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Upamecano, nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. And it's played forward. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not going to make him feel much better at the moment.
Tar, and he goes cross-field. And it's Davis. Oh, that's nice. Vitinha, and reclaimed it in a trice.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get overturned.
Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Upamecano shifted upfield. Musiala. Davis. Oh, nice touch. Pings it across.
Bayern Munich really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Davis. Kimmich. And it's Pavlovic. And they've got a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. Kane. Davis has it in a wide position. That's Dembélé. KYRGYZ. Nuno Mendes. KYRGYZ aim forwards. He's well positioned here. Ball comes in. Marquinhos gently done. And it's Mendes. KYRGYZ. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ibrahimovic. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kane. Hakimi. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Goes short. Oh, sweet feet. He's done with that well. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Doué head out towards the right wing. Nice control. Doué. Do have a chance to counter here. Tries a measured ball. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pacho. Up towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Diaz. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tar. Lovely neat pass. Doué. It's Dembélé!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Here's Ruiz. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Fabian Ruiz has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Kimmich, it's a delicate pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cuts out the supply. Pacho. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. João Neves. And they've got rid.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hakimi. Played back in.
Paris Saint-Germain Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Upamecano, and it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Dembélé. Oh, it's come loose.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pacho. Marquinhos. Pacho. Now it's Kane. He's through now. Big chance! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Pacho. And back to the goalkeeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Bayern Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia! Well, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Kane. Marquinhos does really well. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone direct. Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a bit special. Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There are a few waiting for it. That's tidy. Davis. And here's Diaz. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play. That's not going far. That's good play. Musiala. Diaz. So who's he picking out? Davis delivers.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's Olise. And it's Kimmich. Kane! And the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. Davis. And here's Diaz. Kimmich. Davis. Musiala goes for the shot!
Bayern Munich can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bruno Mendes. And here's Lee Kang-in. It's Dembélé! Goal! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Upamecano. Tar. Davis. Kimmich. And it's Davis. And here's Diaz. Nice looking ball. Diaz looking to get on the end of this. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bruno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? Tar tries to clear. Mendes have it back and can go again. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain have to get it into the box and quickly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Olise gets a good foot in there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Pavlovic. Kane. It's a loose ball. And that's a throw. Goretzka. And he's there to clear it. João Neves. Dembélé. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Can he get onto this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Disappointed with that. Tar. Stanisic. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.